Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. New subscribers, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back. Guys, if you're just joining, please hit the like button and share the live with somebody. I am glad that you guys decided to spend your Friday evening right here with us on Jamaica Politics Uncovered. You could have been any place else, but thank you so much for being here again. So, guys, we get some new information, which I think is very relevant to the political discourse happening in the country. I'm going to share that with you. And you are looking on the screen at the National Integrity Action member. There's a body, there's an oversight body. For those of you who are not aware, you probably know this man has been around for a very long time. But in Jamaica, there is an oversight body called the National Integrity Action. And they are responsible for, keeping our politicians in check, making sure that anybody who try to get away with wrongdoing, abuse of power, corruption, and all these things, they get held accountable. So we're getting at it a little bit. Let us just give our friends a chance to get here, and then we'll get talking. I'm going to be muted for about 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is Trevor Monroe. And want to know how, for the past several months, or maybe I should say probably 6 months, there has been this huge national discussion about the quote unquote illicit six, because the Integrity Commission had mentioned that some parliamentarians were under investigation for illicit enrichment. So that has been a hashtag forever. And because it has been mentioned so much, the Integrity Commission finally came out and said something about it. And I'm glad they did. It took them a while, but they finally did. They gave the nation an update, and which is a bit contrary to what the opposition leader, Mark Golding, has been saying. So let me just big up my tribe here. See who there before we get started. Let me see. Welcome back, Player Forever. Sonia, hi, darling. Hope you're having a good evening so far. Electro, big up yourself. It's good to see you again. I see some new faces, some new names. Welcome to the platform, guys. John Neal, Miss Evelyn, good evening. Gary Thompson, I want to know what next. Mark will try because he needs a kick in his. Oh my gosh. You run out quick tonight, though. Be careful. Rebel, Shanoy, Taylor, Kuya Scarlett, greetings, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, guys. Yes, so guys, make sure someone give the thing a thumbs up, because right now, this thing here is getting out of control. When you see a man like Mr. Vegas have to join the chat with the politics. So yes, we're turn celebrity over here. Yeah, man. So guys, let me just if you just join the chat, guys, for the past several months, we've been hearing this argument about illicit enrichment, name the six, illicit six, and hashtag six and six and six. That has been the conversation. And not yesterday, I'm sorry, the day before yesterday, the opposition leader in his budget presentation alluded to the illicit people them. And he insinuates that there is a report that should be tabled in regards to this illicit enrichment business. And the government, they keep denying that there's something to be tabled. So the Jamaican people, them confused. And then it gives the appearance that the government is hiding something in the parliament or covering something. So let me show you what Mark Golding said, and then I will show you what the integrity body came out and said today. Have a listen.
The failure to disclose the identity of the so-called illicit 6 MPs who are under investigation by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment remains a festering sore, only made worse by the Prime Minister's gag order on his own cabinet ministers from speaking publicly on matters to do with the Integrity Commission.
So guys, the Prime Minister can gag people? I don't know. But this is what the Integrity Commission had to say about the situation. Then put out a statement, an official statement. Let me put it on the screen. Maybe you can read it. I don't know, but I have a copy here and I'll read it to you if you can't see it. That's it right there. It says, Integrity Commission's annual. Hold on, guys. Give me just 1 second. I have to respond to this message real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. So here it says all Integrity Commission annual and investigation reports submitted to Parliament for tabling have been tabled. So the Integrity Commission is basically saying there's nothing to table. Everything that we have sent to the Parliament, it tabled already. So the Integrity Commission has taken note of comments that have been and continue to be made in section of the media, which would suggest that reports that have been submitted by the Commission in Parliament for tabling are yet to be tabled. In the public interest, the Commission wishes to advise and to confirm that all of its investigation and annual reports that have so far been submitted to Parliament for tabling have in fact been tabled. None is outstanding. Regarding matters that are currently before the Commission, inclusive of matters that are under investigation, the Commission is, however, unable to make any public comment regarding same because it is prohibited from doing so by Section 56(1) and or 53(3) of the Integrity Commission Act. The Commission wishes to remind the public, in the interest of public transparency, once it sends an investigation report to Parliament for tabling, it immediately issues a public release to advise the public that it has done so, despite the fact that it is at that point in time prohibited by law from identifying the subject of the report. However, once that investigation report is tabled in Parliament, the Commission issues an advisory on X, formerly Twitter, to inform the public, and it also publishes the report on its official website. So, what the Integrity Commission basically is saying is that everything that they have submitted to the Parliament for tabling it has already been tabled. Where this investigation is concerned about illicit enrichment, it is under investigation, and they cannot come out and start calling up people's name because they are still investigating. And also that may compromise their investigation. I mean, that is standard, you know. So with Mark Golding saying to the government that you need to table it, or you need to table the report, you need to name the people. The government can't do that. It is not within their scope of practice to do that. If anybody should name anything, the integrity bodies of the country, when they have completed their report, if somebody is in problem and cannot explain them enrichment, then they will be mentioned in the report, and then we say one what their findings and so forth. So the government, them cannot do that. Them cannot start naming people, and that's ridiculous. I mean, it is so, you see, what these guys don't realize is that when you start lying to the people and the people find out say you're lied, them stop listening to you. That's one of the things that we're going to do over that channel, yeah, guys. We're not tell lie on people. Anytime you hear me say allegedly, that means I don't know for sure. And I will say allegedly if I don't know for sure. But what I am not going to come out here come do is tell no wicked lie on people. I think what is happening, guys, what we're seeing in our politics right now is the opposition is trying to have a Bruce Golding moment. I think they're trying to have a Ruel Reid moment. They want to seize power on this gotcha thing, on this, hey, you're corrupt, you got to go down thing. I don't know what this is. I mean, normally when people come in as opposition, they're focused on policies. They're focused on, you know, the challenges of the time where the people's lives are concerned. There's the economy, there's education, wages, crime, stuff like that. That is not to say that if there is corruption, the opposition cannot talk about it. They should talk about it. We don't want to create a situation like so we want anybody with corrupt. Because remember, over here, so no bias, you know. Me not care what to say. Because you have some people, I'm not even going to talk about that, but you have some people who might come over here with them dep on one side or the other, and when they talk about something, them say, Lord, you bias. No bias, no over here, so. We don't want to have a country where nobody is getting away with corruption, no matter which side they dep on. But good God Almighty, there are so many issues in the country to talk about. There are shortfalls of the government to talk about. And this fixation on trying to get somebody and trying to got you on corruption is getting ridiculous now. Like seriously, the Integrity Commission is there for a reason and they have a job to do, right? I personally don't have no problem with the Integrity Commission. You have some people in Jamaica and some bloggers. I don't know if I pay and get paid or whatsoever, but when I was on the Twitter space a lot, I noticed that you have some bloggers out there who undermine and text it and bring down the Integrity Commission regular. And it makes me so uncomfortable because you have this oversight body in the country. And if we don't have people, I look into these politicians and I make sure so they don't rob the people them and deal with the people them billions. Then what we are trying to say, we want a country with politicians just can do what they want, nobody can say nothing to them, and nobody now go hold them accountable. No, Sanky no think so. We're supposed to want to big up these guys and encourage them and make them know so we appreciate them. And them are do a good work and continue doing a good job. And you guys are patriotic Jamaicans and all these things. When we start to bring down them people, we are set up people to kill them, you know. Yeah, we are set up people to kill them and eat them. And that's not right. I know some politicians may want that to be the case. I know some politicians might be happy to hear say, we are bring down the I don't join that. No, I don't join that. So may us see now if the usual suspects them who come bring down the Integrity Commission. May us see if them are come out on this now. Or may us see if the people them were in the camp of the people them were accused and talk about illicit six. May us see if them are come now can say as somebody pay the Integrity Commission. I saw them go on, Anytime nobody stand up for nothing that is right, them stick on political label pan and call your bias and everything. Them not talk about what is before them. So right here now, may I say, if you want to seize power, don't be going out there. What I call it now? Don't be an alarmist. Do not be an alarmist. Because of that, I wanna confuse the Jamaican people, and I try, make people look on people, with skepticism, and that's not right. If there is something to reveal to the Jamaican people, just like with the former House Speaker, she never do certain things properly, and the Integrity Commission let the country know, and she left in peace. That's good. That's what we want to see. But this constant alarmist behavior, where them people are going with a talk, every word come out of their mouth is illicit six. Leave the people them do them in them investigation and stop for accuse the government. So them are cover up things and hide things. Them not hiding nothing enough for go away and stop it. This is not the way you be an opposition and be a good opposition. The worst of all is that they are confusing the Jamaican people. Them lie, and it makes them seem so desperate. I cannot believe it. And to the Integrity Commission, if you not hear this, when you say these misinformation out in the public, don't wait for things to get out of control and the people them confused before you come out and talk. Say something. These people have been talking about illicit six and telling the government if a table something because they might hide something for over 6 months. Don't wait this long. Come out and say something. This is ridiculous. Let us see what you guys are saying in the comment here. Yes, Electra, thank you. I think I misspoke there. I was doing something on my phone as I was talking earlier. What you mean by me not see you? Are you the first somebody me big up on the sitting? Of course I saw you. Welcome back. Guys, if you're just joining, please give the live a thumbs up and share it for me, please. So this not look good. So me just see now if I even heard Mark Golding accuse the DPP. Said the DPP is dragging her feet on the illicit enrichment or illicit people situation. Oh yeah, but you is not the investigator. How are you going to accuse the DPP of doing? I understand them people, The DPP is dragging her feet. What the DPP is dragging her feet about? I mean, leave the integrity people and make them do their work. Them doing them job. I mean, I don't like this. If you are going to seek, because you see, these people, they have, and when I say these people, let me be specific. The Rise United movement in the People's National Party, Bunting and Gold in them. Them have this style of politics where they have to be on a constant attack. And the kind of attack what them do It is so dangerous. It is so dangerous that it's not funny. You don't see them addressing the people them concerned. You don't see them behaving. I'm gonna play that video your phone now. If you look at even their body language when they're speaking, you look at them body language when them speaking. Them look angry. Them look like them ready for fight. Them look like say them want juke out Andrew Honest eye. Them need to stop it, man. Andrew Honest has somebody picking too. Bad to bad. Me not agree with most things Andrew Honest do, to tell you the truth. I do not. Because when it comes down to all crime in the country and them sitting there, me have a real problem with that. So I like say me and an advocate for Andrew Honest, but you cannot disrespect the man. Like me said the way or Mark Golden speak of Andrew Honest. When me not wrong Andrew from walk out of Parliament, I'm good at frustration, you know. Listen to Mark Golden. When he speaks about Andrew Honest, it's like him a talk to one look a dirty corner boy. One look a dirty thief. One look a barefoot, no live nowhere, walk and bake, wash car glass boy. Look at his body language and listen to the things that come out of his mouth. John Black. Well, so what is the purpose of Vegas? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me show you where Vegas say over Gleaner. Them say Vegas a labor right. I don't know. So Vegas, if you watch this, nobody can call me name. And what they say, them been saying it for a while. I don't know, I can't confirm it. But then show this. Then show the news with the Integrity Commission say over Gleaner. And at this, I see Vegas say. Hold on. Him same can't wait for the Poopa Jesus. He said he can't wait for them bring back Jamal. And Lord Jesus. Mark Golden is stirring the pot. He knows that people are gullible. Of course, it was a distraction. Boy, I don't know. I don't know what direction them people are going in here, man. Because you have people who rubble rose, you know, right? You have people who rubble rose, and you have people who just lie, and they lie in a way that is so frightening. You say anybody will lie with ease, guys. And anybody will lie comfortably. And anybody will tell them lie like say true. I'm afraid of them people there, you know. I'm afraid of them people there. Because if Mark Golden know, say nothing in the house to table regarding, you know, the investigation, the current investigation that the integrity body is doing. Why would you be saying this for 6 months straight? 6 months straight, you are saying that there is something in there that they're hiding and that they don't want to table. You make people look on Juliet Oldness and Andrew Oldness and all of the government people them like say them a cover up corruption in there. Oh God Almighty. Remember, I'm telling you something, I agree with Juliet Oldness being the House Speaker, you know. But you see when foolish is gone, me can't support it. To be out there talking like say the people them in there are cover up something. It is not a distraction. I call that a blatant lie to the people of Jamaica. A blatant lie is what it is. And it is a dangerous style of politics. I don't like it. This is becoming a dangerous style of politics. I want people, you know, 3 years ago, I want people, you know, so you see them people here, them are no politician, you know, right? These specific group of people who are currently leading the People's National Party, because them are do some unprecedented thing where we never see it in a politics. in a Jamaica. Them a do some very dangerous thing. And I say, guys, them guys here is not politicians. Them are just so unscrupulous people. They don't have no boundary. They don't believe in a decency and all these things. Be careful of them. Listen again what Mark Wallen said yesterday. Right? Yesterday, he was outside of Parliament. And the man go talk about George Wright. And the man don't talk about Silvera, we kill Melissa. Me did talk about it, I think, yesterday. I don't know if you believe that show me a talk. But you hear it for yourself. I have the video right here. Out there talking about a bill to hold parliamentarian accountable when they are doing wrong, which he said that he proposed when George Wright beat the woman. But the man don't say nothing about Sylvia around hear this.
And involved every step of the way. Change means practicing accountability as a central principle of good governance. That's why, after the terrible incident of the woman being beaten in public with a stool, I tabled an impeachment bill in the House of Representatives in 2021 to provide a mechanism to hold to account any parliamentarian whose egregious conduct brings his or her office into disrepute.
Now, guys, you tell me now. This man here killed Melissa, and Mark Golden has not, on the record, say that he has expelled the man from the party because him don't want the distraction in the party. This man is a member currently of the party, and him is a chairman for the founders group in St. Mary. Mark Golding has not disassociated him party and himself from this man here, has not expelled him. When the media asked Mark Golding about the murder of Melissa, he said that before the court he cannot talk about it. He said the media and the people them are try to link Sylvia to the party or the murder to the party unfairly. Now, guys, we know so when they kill Melissa, then call almost the whole PNP hierarchy to come at the murder scene. We know that. We know so some of them were in interviewed by the police. We know that Mark Golden was the first person to come out and announce say Melissa died from natural cause and him send out condolence to Sylvia. We know that. So nobody now try to connect no. This was connected from the beginning. And he has not sought to detach from this. So how can you find the gall to go out there and talk about George Wright, who I do not support? And if I were a parliamentarian, when George Wright beat that woman, I could not go back in there or sit down with George Wright. I don't know how they do it. And that is what you call all bark and no bite. Because in opposition, you just a bite, we don't know, be a gum, no have no teeth in the mouth. Because not even Father God couldn't come down here, come get me to sit down back in a parliament with George Wright. George Wright would have to leave from out there before me go back in there, go sit down. I just the truth. So although I not agree with what George Wright do, I not agree with George Wright still being in the parliament. How they're gonna go, they go call George Wright name and this man you can't find it in your heart for disassociate the party and yourself from this man here. And you talk like say you would have want the man get off. Come here on, you know. Only not make sense. Me not lie. Only not make no farmer sense at all. And I never see this yet. With them something what them are doing, you know. Not even the PNP, we never see do them sitting in at the past, you know. That's why I'm telling you, say, there's a new style of politics that they have brought in the country, which is so dangerous. They have no boundary. The bare-faced lies, the character assassination and smear of other people, the vile language, it's different. And if you look at Andrew Wallace out there, he's trying so hard to maintain a level of decency. Because everybody can't just jump in at the gutter and jump in at the pigsty and start rolling, you know. Somebody have to be the adult in the room, you know. The illicit six where them a jump on, like say they want Andrew to go in a parliament, go call out people name. How the hell you gonna do that? You cannot do that. The Integrity Commission come out and say there is nothing to table. We are still investigating. Everything that we have submitted to the parliament, it table already. So, me want to know which don't know. I give Mark Golding those information, those wrong information. Or if I just lie, him lie. Cause me can't believe so somebody can just lie. So, me talk it long time ago, say, there's something frightening about Mark Golding that I don't like. Him too comfortable when he might tell lie. People like them, the guys, I'm afraid of them. People were comfortable at tell lie. That's why I tell me that. I say, if you lie to me, I saw me ever stop like you. If you do something wrong, tell me and face your consequence. But do not lie to me because I get more ignorant and I'm not going to know what to believe. I'm supposed to know so you're capable of this or capable of that. But when you start lying, I don't know what you're capable of doing. I don't like liar. So the alarm is them. You see from when them attack that something here? From September 11. So it's September 11 last year. Illicit 6 is a threat to information sharing with foreign intelligence bodies. Right? Now, if the thing under investigation, let it be under investigation. To try and use that as a camp, it's like they're still in campaign mode. I don't know why, but they're in campaign mode. And as I said, guys, they are trying. Look here, the phone line opening up. I keep forgetting to mention that when I come on here. Let me put the information right here. So, them have a thing where them want to have another Bruce Golding gotcha moment. That is how they're planning to seize government, to seize power. To have a Bruce Golding moment, to have a Ruel Reid moment. What about national development? What are you doing about the crime problem in the country? What about economic trajectory? What about education reform? What about, protection of workers in the country? What about those things? What about healthcare? Yes, because we need to develop where healthcare is concerned. We need to develop where the justice system is concerned. And see the big blunder what we just make in front of the world with cartel case and everything. Right? And it's unfathomable that a judge could have made a genuine mistake as that. But we're not getting to that tonight. But this is how they want to seize power. They want to have this Bruce Golding gotcha moment. One of the time I hear Mark Golding out there, I tell Andrew Owen, say, if I were you, I would have take with myself. Or you as an Englishman for come to Jamaica, come and tell the duly elected Prime Minister for take with himself. Yo, me not understand them people here. Mark Golding barely born in Jamaica, you know? A Englishman in him roots, him whole roots, him mother father come from England, you know. And the man come to Jamaica come tell Andrew Wallace to take with himself. If I were you, that take with myself. I barely but him then take with the man, you know. Me don't know how Andrew Wallace has the patience of Job. Job in the Bible. Like seriously. And this is a man who I don't agree with more than half the time. But right is right. You cannot come to Jamaica and tell the man to take with himself. If you deal with the man, you deal with the man on a level. You and the man have to have a working relationship. Because you're not in the parliament, you're not serve the people them. Don't go disrespect man and to them out of order. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. I've been following your program from you switch over from Facebook to here.
Okay.
I just add my few cents on it.
Let's hear it.
I think one of the things which we all need to debunk and we all need to establish is what we define as corruption versus a perception of corruption. It's two different things. With that being said, one of the things in Jamaica is this. We do not have what is called standard operating procedure for everything. Simply put, if you ask any Jamaican, for example, what's the process in getting a license? Can they tell you? If you ask a Jamaican, what's the process in acquiring a house? Can they tell you? No. Hear what I'm going to say. Because we're lacking knowledge and understanding, we go to the place, the location, and sometimes because we don't know, we're not empowered. By having that information, someone said, oh, you have to pay to get it. You have to do this to get the house.
So what you're basically saying is that everything people call corrupt, is that what you're saying? In Jamaica.
Sometimes just call things corrupt without understanding the process involved. And once you don't know the process involved, that impairs judgment, and anything somebody do, it's corruption.
What do you define corruption to be? Are you hearing? I think the call dropped. Yeah, I think the call dropped. Guys, wanna tell me now the wanna think oh, there you are. Can you hear?
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, tell me how do you define corruption? What is corruption?
So corruption is where somebody acquires something by unfair means.
Okay.
Whatever that thing is.
Do you believe Andrew Wallace is corrupt, sir?
I have no evidence.
Okay.
And I speak not just for the Prime Minister or the opposition leader. The thing is this, one of the things people we tend to forget is this, all right? And I hear the argument over and over. Once people get into politics, they become rich.
Mm-hmm.
But people also forget that people are humans, meaning it's not just politics. And I give you a basic example why people say they become rich or people say they are corrupt. When you are a quote-unquote regular citizen like myself, I don't get invited to these functions. These functions sometimes cost money.
Mm-hmm.
However, when you become somebody per se, the money that you would know that you would previously pay to go to that function, it's passed, it's waived on to somebody else. So you go to these functions free, so you don't have to spend that money. So that money, for example, that you would pay to go to, say, the 10,000 or whatever function or these events are now free. So that money you used to spend, you no longer spend. So you're accumulating wealth without having to spend.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
People don't look at things like that, for example.
Well,
so you're getting wealth. Let's go talk about the next way.
Oh, sir, I have to give other people a chance to call. So, but thank you for your input. And you can continue what you're saying in the comment section, and I'll put them up on the screen. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for calling.
Thanks.
Guys, I want to tell me in the comment if you don't think Andrew Owen is corrupt. And you cannot just come there, come say people corrupt. What is the evidence? What is there? What did him do? Tell us what him do. Why you say him corrupt? I really want to hear. I can take this call. Hello, good night.
Yes, good evening, Andrew.
Yes, good night. Who you calling?
Yes, I call in for the program.
Okay, all right. Good night. Welcome.
All right. Can you define the mean when you said something is tabled? Like how they with them there carried and said that there is nothing to be tabled, everything was tabled. Can you define that for me, please? Or can you explain that for me, please? Give me understanding of it.
When something is tabled, it means that it is on the agenda up for discussion in the House of Parliament.
All right, so we are on the same page there. All right. So if now that they are coming out and say that the integrity is saying that there is nothing to be tabled, everything was tabled. My understanding is that when a postman carried a letter come and delivered and said, boy, say for instance, Andrea received that letter, Andrea signed for that letter, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that Andrea is supposed to reply and tell us what is in that letter, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And explain to us that we are in the class, tell us that is W and is Y and is M and is X. You understand? Shows. Up until today date, none of them, you understand? Especially the person that received the letter, don't come out to the nation and tell us that is W on the letter and that is on the letter. The integrity is not wrong, you know. Listen me carefully, you know. The integrity is not wrong. They tabled everything. Yes. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a but. But the person that received the thing, that is supposed to talk and said that, hear what? John Brown, Mary Jane, XYZ do not want to talk.
Sir, hold on the man. Make we no bother with the misinformation. The integrity, hold on. Sir, don't come ball out in my ears, man. Take time, man.
All right, go ahead.
The Integrity Commission said that they are still investigating. So if them still investigating, what got delivered to the Parliament?
There's a point that you think that you're missing out on, you know.
No, me not miss out on nothing.
No. I want to say something more clearer to you, but you're not picking up for. There is a paper that was signed, understand? And I does not want for they to pick up my voice. Understand?
So how are you alone know about? How are you alone know about that the paper there?
Listen up. Oh. No, man, come on, man. When the Prime Minister, the Minister of Security, when the Minister said there is a gang order that was signed, what's the meaning of that?
Where's a gang order? I don't know about a gang order, sir.
No. A gag order that was signed. What's the meaning of that?
A gag order?
The gag order is, yes, it is for silence about something. So, likewise, what happened in the NHT, we cannot talk about it.
So, what on there now? Gag order. What on there now? Can you send me the gag order, please? Our evidence that there is one. Can you send me the gag order? You have my WhatsApp right here. Send me evidence of that there is a gag order. I would like to see it so I can show the audience.
You would like to see it?
Yes.
So what I'm asking for, I've been listening to you. You understand? I'm trying to get to something.
Yes.
I need for something to be clarified. Like how we get there, so I need for something to be clarified. When you're saying that, say the integrity is saying that there is nothing more and there is nothing this and nothing that.
Yeah.
Why? Make we even leave that part alone. You understand? Make we even leave that part alone. For the main thing that is to be touched and dealt with the country, for us to move on and left this thing about this PNP and labor right thing, is for us to stand up as a nation and for us to deal with Jamaica today, not tomorrow.
I think we can all agree on that. Sir, you see over the channel here, me down the misinformation, yes. Right? The people them say that there is something to be tabled and them are all on for it and not table it. The Integrity Commission says that they are still in the process of investigation. So with that being said, in my view, there can't be anything to table when the investigation don't wrap up and finish. So me I go by what the Integrity Commission say. Me not have no reason for doubt them, you know. So if you have anything that is contrary to what they are reporting, share that with us. You can send it to me and I will put it here.
You don't want it first to be distracted or for us to say that there is distracted and there is a lie and there is this, you know. You understand? Our need for us to be straightforward, a need for us, not only with me and you, Jamaicans, the leaders, them that is dealing with us, need to come out and tell us the facts and certain things. You understand?
I agree.
They need to come out.
I agree.
Stop keeping the door closed. You understand? And stop doing to say that you're doing it for only for when things, a certain station is going to play it and they are the only one to come and release it. No. You understand?
Look here.
We are the nations. You understand? We are feeling it, you know. We are feeling it, you know. No matter feel like some boy just because they say who is a labourite and who is a PMP and who put in who, they are the only one that's feeling it. No. You understand? But the wrongs, lot of us are feeling it hard.
So well on it. In closing, in closing, are you saying to the program tonight that you don't believe what the Integrity Commission say? You believe the argument that there is something hidden in the Parliament? Is that what you're saying, sir?
Yes, there is something.
Okay.
Yes, there is something.
All right. Well, we don't have no evidence. We don't have no evidence of that. We don't have no evidence.
Yes, in closing. Yeah, understood what you're saying. Closing right now, a need for the Prime Minister, not for only me, not for only Jamaicans, but for the whole world that was looking on to come and apologize back to the nation. Come and apologize to us.
For what?
You understand?
Apologize for what?
What do you mean by apologize for what?
You heard my question. Apologize for what?
No. What he did on Tuesday.
What did he do on Tuesday?
That walkout that was orchestrated, you understand, and us,
Lord
not
Jesus.
the party that was there. You understand? Not the party that was there.
Sir, look here. The budget presentation. You know what I'm going to say in our budget presentation? When Tuesday was gone. You know what I'm saying there?
You know what he's saying there? Yes, I heard what he's saying there.
Well, most people don't know because Margot will not come with a budget presentation, then come with distraction. Right? Then come about who bought illicit this and speaker this. We don't want to hear about that a budget. We want to hear about on that day.
So on your point, that's what you're saying, that he wasn't placing some point that touched the nail head. He wasn't doing that.
Sir, stop from drag me all over the place. You say Andrew you say Andrew must apologize for walking out Tuesday. Everybody tuned into the Parliament.
No.
Can I finish what I'm saying, please?
Yes.
Everybody tuned into Parliament on Tuesday, including the members, and we were tuning to hear about a budget presentation.
Yes.
How is it that in a budget presentation, you start to offend people and attack people? That is not what you do. And the man walk out of there. Me not support no walk out, you know. But people are human beings. You never
that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. So you answer me. Thank you very much, madam.
Mark Golding them walk out. Yes, and Mark Golding them walk out there already too. And I don't like when them do that. None of them not supposed to walk out of there. Then get paid to be there.
No, the thing is that yes, that's true. We are the one that is paying them. You understand?
Yes.
The thing is that I am ashamed of what I am looking at, and you're missing it.
I'm not missing. Look here.
Government. Listen up, government. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not talking about Andrew being the opposition and then walking out, and Mark Golding being the opposition and then walking out. I'm not looking at it that point.
Then you ask the man for apology. Are you ask the man for apology?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not speaking about say boy opposition walking out and a government. I understand that, but a government walking out and we you
cannot hold Andrew accountable without holding the opposition accountable on that day. Andrew walked out because the opposition came there doing some offensive things. Him come there to present a budget debate or conversation. Why is it that in that conversation you are talking about who shouldn't be speaker and illicit this? No, save that for tomorrow. You come to talk about a budget. You use a time waste and your insight in certain things will cause him to walk out. Me not agree with him walking out. If I me like Andrew, me that say, look here, this is not what we hear about. Something to that effect. But you got to hold Mark Golding accountable. He came there and started that damn foolishness.
You know that what the thing is that is it. Hear this point. I think the reason why he did that was just because that he will not get anywhere or any more space or any more, what do you call it now, platform. You understand? Such a wide platform as this to do something like that. But mainly, if we, the one that step out, no one go out there, you understand? They're going to do in every way to say, boy, lock us up. You understand? So what he did, you understand? And it's architect something on his side. It was a picture as like what a certain big journalist said. It was good. You understand? Not saying that it was supposed to happen for it. It's history it was history make. You understand?
All right, caller. Thank you for calling. I appreciate the input.
Yeah,
yes, thank you. Guys, remember say over here we don't do misinformation and we don't do lie and wickedness. So you see anybody may say a commenting at the sitting with them lie and wickedness, me a black or no. Tony Freeman is saying that the Parliament received the report in January. The integrity people them say they are still investigating. How the hell them are going to receive? You know what? I can block out some after this. When you cannot over here and misinform people, people come over here to get information. Stop from come over here contacting one you don't have no evidence of in a serious matter like this. If the people them did get report, how can the Integrity Commission say them are investigating? How does that make sense? Hello, good night.
Yes, good night. I listen to your program. What good program.
Thank you.
But that young man, hi, boy, I don't know why you have him so long.
What's the problem?
Bias. I don't like bias. You're bias. But leave that alone. The opposition, same type of behavior is Trump behavior in community.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
Yeah?
Why do you say that?
Yeah, that type of bully type of way with the foreigners around him is the same thing as it happening up here. I mean America. The same type of behavior. That bully type of way.
Okay.
It's all about bully. Because I know how him stand, I know how people have things over him at least at in short. That any mistake he make, them him fall. So he gonna do he have to do what he have to do. That is the reason why in behaving that type of way.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your call, sir.
Yeah, so yeah, just go and do your work, see me, and good night.
Yes, man. Thank you again.
All right.
Electro, call back, please. I saw you were calling, but you both were calling at the same time. Okay, thank you. Good night, Electro. How are you? Oh, what is that going on? So, hello? Two people calling at the same time. Well, on there, guys. When two people are called same time, the phone get confused. All right, switch it now. Yes. Good night, Electro. Good night.
Hi, good night, Natalie.
How are you?
Yeah, I have another level of respect for you tonight, you know. I love your tolerance, you know.
Jesus, Father. All
right.
right.
Man, I love your tolerance because we just entertain a while ago. You have to have tolerance to entertain.
Which one? Which one of them? Oh, the man said Andrew, if you apologize.
Yeah, man. I always have a saying, you have a thing of them called listening and you have a thing of them called hearing, eh?
Yes.
I so that call hear something, but you never listen carefully, He wasn't listening. He just
Okay.
hear something around him. Remember the other night me attack before the Integrity Commission come out with them report today. How did I discuss this thing at length? Say, whenever the Integrity Commission send a report to the Parliament, whenever the Parliament is in receipt of that report, them always make a public announcement. Them put it on them site
And on Twitter. Yeah,
send
they do.
electronic media.
Yes, they do. I always see them do that.
At what point in time did the Integrity Commission have on their website that they sent a report on the Illicit 6 to the Parliament?
Them never do that. Me telling about the propaganda, guys.
That never happened. So when this man come on the radio and wanna shout and go on and behave like the rest of Jamaica idiot and go him and over spread the rumors of sense. At things like this cause so much foolishness that go on now politics and why people turn off on politics.
A true man.
Yeah? You have two bodies where we send report to the Parliament when them investigate something. See? The AG and the Integrity Commission. The AG sent two reports to Parliament that was sent under the wrong coding and they were sent back. Right? From time to time, the Integrity Commission will send report and they are tabled. Yeah? It's almost impossible for no report go to the Parliament and it is hidden or not tabled or something. So when people come and reiterate these lies that are being spread, it does go for show you. You said Vegas has said, but Jamal, the comment section, so we need more than Jamal. And that's true.
Mighty God, man. It'll get worse, It'll get worse.
And I tell you the truth, you have people who are so-called educated people who go to good school and have qualification. Out the road and spread these things. And it's easy for anybody get access to these information if they want. You go on the Integrity Commission site, they not publish nothing like that, but yet this man come on the program and now make it like you don't know where you say, and the rest of Jamaica don't know where they must say.
That's why I tell him to send the information. If you have information, say it's send got Parliament January. Send it, come give me then.
Them pick up him vice and him this and him that.
But him not come disguise him. Then no disguise him vice over here. No, sir.
Make you simple thing that I talk about in a tell. You can have your biases, you can pick your side, but if you ever come and lie blatantly and even when the lie expose, you still a try lie. It don't make no sense.
No, The politics have to change. So right now, it is on the verge of dividing the people more and becoming more dangerous. And as me say, you know where me stand already, right?
Yeah.
You have some people who are going to say bias sometime and some people are going to say bias, but me don't really care. You understand? Some of them cannot talk the truth.
Everybody have them own biases. But at least people can stand and talk truthfully.
Yeah? Yes. Andrew Holness has been trying his best.
The party do something and it's not right. You're supposed to go enough to say, well, boy, I'm my party, but this not right,
Simple as that. Simple. This man has been trying his best to not go down in the gutter, and you know have to agree with people all the time, but when you disagree with people, you know have to deal with them like how I say Golden and Bunting them are going, And them I make this, that's why the people are fling cheer and bust up one another head with
Long before you come on YouTube, me always hear you say it. And some dangerous set of people who ever deal with them more and more. I'm led to believe it.
No, sir, they need to stop it.
More and more I'm led to believe, because some things when I say now some things are out the road way. It does well, I don't know. It does feel scary. To them there at the barber shop, and that same argument they come up in. And me there and I listen. And it was surprising to know so much people that think are well-thinking people just grab on to this thing and run with it and spread it and push it and so much things is there. Even today, when the news come out, your people still have make excuse and I say, lie that this, that, I must this, I must that. Me I said earlier on, them all say, I pay people get pay and this and that.
Because them have a practice of undermining and bringing down the Integrity Commission. Them a do it now for years. And anytime I see it, I always say, look here, the moment that we start to attacking our integrity body who are there to hold politicians accountable, that is when we're in a problem.
No, it's not even that. It's not only the Integrity Commission, you know. The man attack even the DPP.
Lord Jesus, as if she not under enough attack. Anyway.
DPP a drag a foot on things of prosecute people for SSL. Yeah, it's like you sit down, you have these bodies set up to do them work and you want to do the people them work for them. You can tell the people how to do them work.
But you see, them not understand the responsibility and being on a political platform. Right? There, you have to be careful what you say because you're speaking to a nation. So you can't just come out there and talk anything because you will make people get hurt and all them things they have to take into consideration. You know, there was a time when politicians didn't call people name on platforms, you know, because they understand the implication of doing so. But
True.
them people here, them is reckless, man. Anyway, let me see.
I know I'm going to get the whole heap of call. I never have a plan for call tonight, but we did have a call.
No, man, thank you. That's okay. Thank you for calling. It's always good to hear from you.
Yeah, man. I go and listen and follow up.
Yes, all right. I see somebody asked about Liz. Liz, they are champs, guys. When you not hear back from Liz until Monday. Should they are champs? Champs now let out so till after 9. Hello, good night.
Champs now let out.
Hello.
Hi, good night. Yes, Champs are gone. Edwin having a win. And my friend a brag for me. Anyway, there is a gag order, and I'm saying to all the public people who listen on your platform, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, go on Facebook. All those agencies are out there. Go follow them. There's a gag order, yes, out on the Integrity Commissioner and calling out the names of the people while the investigation is going on. Because you can't go call Nat's name and say Nat Steve $2,000 and when the investigation done, Nat's not it. And then when you hear from the shout, Nat sue me and then taxpayer money I forgot to pay that. So that's why the government said while the investigation is going on, do not discuss or call any name. No, the report, and I've said it the other day, the report, whatever report comes, right? And what other report did it come was the Speaker of the House, another Councillor Weir from the PNP was one of them, and it was about the car. They did not put in the car something in them something. So them say them fraud the system or whatever. So some other people from Pet to Jump. All those reports were given out. It's on the Integrity Commissioner and AMX. It's there. And so whenever they do it, whenever they call it out in Parliament, then the Integrity will go and say, yes, here it is. It was called out on XYZ, 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 XYZ. Even the man from the PMP man back in the days. Because the thing about this report, you know, it's a backlog. It have a backlog because the man from Manchester municipality that is now being before the court for some missing money. Look how long that was before 2016.
Yeah, them slow. Them slow. And that them need to hire some more people. And just the integrity bodies, you know. It's the same thing with the justice system in Jamaica. Them slow, bad.
But they ask for resources, you know, and they got the money for the resources.
Well, we don't know what go on there, so but them over the integrity.
The rumor is certain, and they will go question a million times. They will come and you ask a question and you tell them and they go back and they will come back and check it. You might hear at the end of the day might be probably a two or might be a person from a former parliamentarian.
Yeah.
And this guy that come out, this message for him. Oh no, not about the game planet. Listen to me. Me the on a page. Me watch on the pages, and that was said. That was said like about a week before. And if I could have access to the Prime Minister, I would tell him, say, listen, because that is going to be said. And they say it on a blogger's page. Me hear it with me ears, and that's why one time I see me record it and put it down, just like when I have one, the Usain Bolt one on the top, both them man get back your money and paid enough to get enough to talk.
Mr. Them talk some things.
A blog from Mark. Them bloggers are blog from Mark. On a one cause on you think I'm gonna tarnish the lady name?
Which lady?
You think I'm gonna tarnish the lady, the speaker of the house?
Oh, Juliet Wellness?
And I call up God, yes, and I call up with other people. Listen to me, I learn nothing in life. I don't assume. I say me not tell lie, but I don't tell lie on people. You said me not see it, me not believe it. If me not hear it with my own ears, me not believe it. No come tell me say this and that and that and that. And what are the person who come with it and spread it? Him, a far person. Him a far person. You know my film should come out. Another thing again, when me hear personally, a blogger we associate with the one we did a call, right? I say, two person, we're not going to call him name for your program. Was recorded by one of them bloggers. To show you how they mix up with them and go on. We try to take on the PM. But they always say no. I'm not going to say Amy Wayne is perfect, you know. But I always say, people in a storm, red mango, green mango. I wrap on in stone. Right? What is it that man promised those bloggers that they have to go there and try to tarnish people's reputation? But one thing I can tell all of them out there. I'm upset because I don't like liars. Be careful while not try to destroy some of their life with the lies when no one can destroy with the truth. You hear me tell you? To the person who come up on talk. Remember say no, nothing from YouTube, nothing. And when they try to investigate, don't be surprised. Who are being investigated by our own self and will come out at the end. But I like lied people.
Thank you for your
call.
call.
Like say the man planning. They must talk about say man planning. Them know it was stuck on their page.
Look here.
I saw it.
The people them who come and attack things and them, this is a serious issue. This is not some things you can speculate and something you can laugh about, smile about. This is a serious situation right here. So you cannot come talk about say things in a parliament from January and you know sure way, but the Integrity Commission who are being paid to carry out a particular job, they say that it is still under investigation. Me not understand normally.
Enough case on the remember say they say 26 public person and 6 parliamentarians, right? We don't know where they're from, if they're from this area or from the farmer one or whatever. We just have to wait till when they come out. Because even the DP, the Speaker of the House, that with the car situation, it happened from 2005. And they never see it then. They never see 2016. They never listen to me. Sometimes, I don't know. Honestly, to God never said this. People cuss and quarrel about them. Hey, let me tell you. With all the party, I'm not a Mark. Because in my case, Mark is nobody. But all the leaders go from PMP and JP side. Let me tell you, them have a cross to carry with Jamaican people.
Thank you, Carla.
I want and I need my to come out and declare it asset to no ID legal where we can know. We need you to declare it. Because we want to know. You see, so me hear a story say in an election he run a bag of money and where you get it from and when you get it from, and I said to the person, give me the proof and I will talk. And the person until none give me, then just assume. So me can't say true. And desperation, that's the thing, and desperation, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. Listen, if you are so sure and confident in yourself that this election, you're going to win it, you're going to come up bold and put out your pieces and say it, because if you're so confident within yourself, you don't have to worry, because they will win the next election and remove the speaker, so you want to have your speaker on your head.
All right, thank you, caller.
Okay.
Yeah. So the way how them people here behave is like, say, the Jamaican people them, they're gonna be so fed up with the cross talk and the cross disrespect and everything, and them not gonna come out and vote. So some people almost see them a behave and a go on. If them think so them might do something to impress the voters, you know, are sadly mistaken. Because as you can see, the people them not in a nothing with politics. This is the worst apathy. This is beyond worse, because when Jamaica was in worse times, people were out voting, 87% of the electorate coming out to vote. And now the people them just don't in a nothing. So all who want come out come tell lie, I come talk some things when I have nothing to do with the wellness of the country and the well-being of the people. Them not reading the room, you know. The aggression that they're coming with, you see it in their body language, you hear it in their tone of voice. It's not necessary, and it's not cute, and it's not politics. It is inciting violence. It is upsetting people. It is causing people to not want to engage, you know. And you see right now, me hear Steve Ashley talk yesterday, you know, me showing you yesterday, where Steve Ashley say, the opposition must have keep their own parliament somewhere. You know, me strongly believe in that, you know. Me strongly believe in it. Me feel say at this point in time, the government and the opposition must separate and keep them own parliament and give the people them their own opinion or whatever on the issues. Let it go that way, because right now, nobody not interested in nothing one another together, because you know, no respect one another. This is ridiculous. And to Andrew Holness, I put up a video earlier where I was saying, you see a lot of these misinformation and things were going. It is because Andrew Holness is not communicating with the people of Jamaica properly. I make no apology when I say that. He needs to appoint a press secretary. The woman where they when you Naomi, I don't think she's a good one. Or anybody else where they clearly them not do a good job. Andrew Holness is out there as the Prime Minister of the country, on the roadside, talking about his budget and what he's offering a ray. Once you talking at the parliament, you know, you're not supposed to come out a roadside contact with people them, so you know. You're supposed to have a press secretary who come out 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for a couple of hours, where you have the press in the room asking the questions, and the press secretary explaining to the people what you are doing. And I said Venetia would be a good person because she has good oratory skills. And she knows how to communicate with the people, and she understands what is going on. But whether she or not she, somebody competent. The lady you're looking at on the left-hand side, she is the press secretary for the government of America. Every day, her job is to come to the podium at 2 p.m. for 2 hours and come face the nation, tell them what the government is doing, tell them, you know, what is going on. The press is in the room, was it 2 dozen of them from different media outlets, and they ask questions of her, which she must answer. That is called accountability. It is called communication with the people. And yes, a lot happens, you know, each day. So you can't have people that come out once a week contact with people. Because we live in a new cycle now where as you turn your head and turn back, is a different breaking news. So you need somebody And I'm not just talking about Andrew Holness's administration. Any administration. Any administration. Okay, Rosalie, thank you. I will check it. Any administration that comes after, they're all supposed to have a press secretary to come explain to the people each day. This will cut down and decrease the misinformation that is out there. And it will cut down and decrease on the smear campaign and everything, all the lie and wickedness that people come out and talk. You have to have people speaking on behalf of the government of the day. Me not understand how uno have one sitting one call post cabinet press conference once a week, most a Wednesday day. How does that help with communication between the government and the people, the government and the press? How? The people are so bewildered. They don't know half the things that are going on. Whatever they hear is from mainstream. And right now, people are tuning to vloggers more than them are listening to mainstream media. Because sometimes all the media, them confused. The mainstream media. So you need to have somebody coming to the podium every day. Every day. The person won't appear now. What's them a press secretary? How many days a week them working? And effectively so. They need to be out here every day. Every day. And them supposed to be responsible for disseminate information about how the government is spending taxpayer money, what kind of work the government do on behalf of the people and them sitting there. Andrew Holness can't do that every day. He might can come at the podium once a week, yeah. But the government needs somebody to come out and contact to people in my daytime. Like seriously. So if Andrew Holness over here or anybody where I advise Andrew Holness or anybody, tell him same for put to somebody at the podium every day. Couple hours a day. The people them need to hear directly from the government daily. We're not supposed to, come on. However we used to do it before, let's elevate. Let's what you call it? Let's evolve from how we used to do it. Let me see something here. Me see somebody asks about Liz. Guys, if you don't know, Liz is at Champs. When we hear from Liz on Monday, Liz is on a leave of absence. She might have been at the comment though, I don't know. I don't think so. Champs let out at, I think, 9 o'clock. So you guys will hear from her on Monday. She will come back and she will talk everything because she's keeping up with, the news cycle and what's happening. We talk each day briefly, just by texting. But you will hear from her when she gets back on Monday. All right. YouTube and TikTok need to do better with controlling the misinformation. Me agree with you, but what am I gonna do? The horse done gone through the gate already, So them a try shut down TikTok, and them sitting there. And that's why I say, when you're talking in the comment, you have people come over here to get information. So please, I'm asking you guys, when you're talking in the comment, I not say you can't run a 1 and 2 joke, or be sarcastic, But when you put things in the comment section, make sure that where the topic is concerned, it is true and factual. Or if you don't know, say allegedly, because we don't want to participate in that misinformation what's going on. Yesterday, the very opposition leader of the country is misinforming and misleading the people. And this is what I warned about 3 years ago. So them people here is not politician. When you're a politician, you have regard for the truth. You cannot come out and lie to 3 million people. And then when the lie don't go your way now, you're going to make it seem like there's a conspiracy against you and the truth. And boy, I don't know. And the same thing they can do with the election, The very same thing them come do with the election. The election denial. Where Jamaica get them the style from? And you have news media. Boy, may I tell you no. The Jamaica people, them a meet it with some of them people here. They in the politics. They in the media. Then they are about. Let me see something. So yes, guys, may I ask you know, deliver this a message to Andrew Holness if you see him. That the country, this is not a jail PNP thing, because every government from here on out, there needs to be a press secretary. They need to appoint a press secretary to come out every single day of the week, Monday through Friday, and have a conversation with the people, speak to the press, make the press ask the relevant questions, because these people are answerable to the Jamaican people. You can't be coming out once a week. Look how much things happen within a 1 week period. This is why misinformation is constantly out there, right? And this is a style of politics here, where you're there on roadside as the prime minister of the country. I tell people about what you're doing a budget. You alone cannot talk. So you talk about the budget one time, one day, as you're going to present it, right? Suppose there are aspects of the budget where people want to ask of the government directly. Your press secretary is supposed to be out there, and the press supposed to say, you know, what about this part of the budget? And fact check this and ask question about that. This is not your job, Mr. Holness. You're supposed to be in the parliament talking. And your press secretary is supposed to, the information cannot be one way. You understand what I say, guys? It cannot be that you are telling the people something and the people cannot really talk back to you through the press and ask questions and all these things. The press them in Jamaica, they're not doing that. They're not that thing I do. You go up at the White House in Washington. Every day, Monday through Friday, you see 2,000 people with them press sitting around their neck. Then go sit down in a room and I listen to and I talk back to and a question what she named there. That's her job. So it's a very good job, you know. I would do a job like that. I mean, it's a lot because you have to know where the government are do. You have to know everything, prepare every day for come out and face these people. And you got to have answers. And you can't do no misinformation. What you don't know, you can't answer it and try to lie to the people. And I say some of them are come about, say them are information, this and press that, and them come out and lie and arrogant upon the people them. You have to hire people and put people that were credible, where people will listen to. Here, this is somebody I know. There is no particular time given by the press secretary. And in the past administration, the press secretary does not come every day, and Jamaica is too small for a daily press brief. Allah, yeah, tell Maxine. Maxine, we are stuck in our ways sometimes, and we're stuck in the old ways, and there's a thing called evolving. Jamaica is not too small, or if Jamaica is so small, where the hell so much misinformation come from? Jamaica is not too small, and it's never a bad idea to come and give information every day. What are you talking about? No, Jamaica is not too small. With all the misinformation flying about, and even to the point where people in a government, people in a parliament feel comfortable for tell some blatant lies. Me not agree with that, my love. I may not care if the past administration used to do it or not. I am saying that it's time to change the way we do things, where information and communication with the people concerned, there needs to be a press briefing Monday through Friday every day. I believe that. Yes, and I think if you ask anybody we're in a press and media Jamaica, they would probably appreciate that too. It is very important to communicate. And that is one of the reasons why Jamaican people stop voting, because they don't feel a sense of communication with their government, with their representatives. We cannot carry on like this. We cannot carry on with the way that we are communicating with the people of the country. You say if me want to know now what the government America do, me just go on the YouTube channel of the White House and me go watch the press secretary and what she and the press corps spoke about today. That's all I do. We should have, and that's what I'm telling you today, say, when you don't want me to review the budget and them something there. In order to do an honest review and a review where I am informed, I need to listen to the budget presentation. It takes 5 hours for the Prime Minister to do it. I don't have 5 hours to spare to do that. I'm sorry. So maybe if the government did have a press secretary now, where come out and speak about the high points of the budget presentation in a shorter time, then maybe I could listen to that while I'm driving home or something, and that will give me the educated give me the education to come and present it to you guys. But I can't listen to the long form of a budget debate for 5 hours and come inform you properly. I can't do that. And that is what the role of the press secretary is to come out and give a shorter version then of what is happening. You understand where I come from? So I don't agree with this idea that Jamaica is too small. So the internet big. No, sir. So WhatsApp big. Everything people them push on in a WhatsApp or then step on internet and on YouTube and all about on Facebook and Twitter. People read them something there, and if you don't have the information daily coming from the government, people will get lost in misinformation. That's what I'm saying. So I want to think about that. That man walk about on other people platform that does not like Andrew Honest, where they talk down on the PM. There is nothing the government can do that these people ever give him credit for. Which man you attack? I hope so. Any prime minister where they there, I want them to do good. Me not really care for PNP or JP. Yes, if I done that they already elected as prime minister, I want you to do good, because if you do good, the country do good. If you are not doing good, it is our duty as people, as citizens of the world, as citizens of Jamaica, as citizens of the internet, to come out and say, listen, you not do this right, or you not do that right, or me not like what you do and them something there. You understand? Because even those very politicians, they use these platforms too. But that is not sufficient. That's why I'm saying that the country, Jamaica, needs a press secretary in this time. We're living in a different time. Remember, we're not in the time of JBC and CVM again, I mean, JBC, I want to station them from back in the day. There's the two station them. JBC and C. We're in a different time now. People even watch TV again. We live in a different time. We live in the time of information, an information era now. So you have to deal with information different. And that's all I say. You have to deal with information different. Anybody will study communications, me know so them understand where I'm coming from. I may not study communications. But me not fool, me's a vlogger. You're competing with various platforms where information is being fed through. Right? You know the recording what Jermaine do. When Jermaine recorded Nigel, When Jermaine recorded Nigel and put it out on social media and it went viral, right? You see, boy, me I tell you about carelessness, you see. Nigel saw something published against the Prime Minister. I think Jermaine did write the article there where they were talking about SSL and whatever. And Nigel took up his phone and I go call Jermaine and tell Jermaine say, it is incorrect and him to take it down or rare. And Jermaine said, me not take it down. And him took him to task. Now, what Nigel should have done, you say if them did have a press secretary will come out daily, the moment when them send Jermaine letter, if them had a problem with Jermaine letter, they would have responded. Them not have to call Jermaine name, and they should not. But they should have addressed the SSL questions or speculations or whatever in that moment. And they would have been out there before the podium every day, where each day something arises, they could have responded to it. So Nigel now go take up his phone and call Jermaine, and Jermaine record him and put it out there and make him look very small. People have to understand how information age go. Jermaine is free to write anything when he want to write or anything when perceive. We live in an information time. All if a lie matter is free to do it. Your job as the government is to make sure that the information coming out of the government, it is coming out every day in a way that is effective, where communication and informing the people is concerned. So by Andrew Holness posting on his social media page alone, everybody is doing that. Everybody is doing that. And him not talking back to the people, him can comment on him page. But when he has a press secretary speaking every day, the press secretary is speaking not just to the press, but to the country and to the world. And the press in the room get to ask the questions of the press secretary. What the heck is so hard in that? Me if you send a letter, I don't have time for that, my love. Somebody must over here can tell him. I don't have no time to send letter to the Prime Minister. Champs ending almost midnight because there were some delays. Okay, thank you for that information. Because so the traffic, that is one thing I never like about Champs afterwards. The traffic, oh my God. Yes, Marlene, them need a press secretary. We live in a different kind of information age now. Back in the day when we just have JBC and CVM, and we have Mutty Perkins and a couple of people on the radio at a different time now, you know. Information was more controlled during that time. But right now, the government has to compete with Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, what the rest of them name? YouTube, all kind of thing. So what are they going to do? They cannot use the platforms or deliver or disseminate information like the average people. They are a government. So they have to disseminate information in a different way and more effective way. Now back to the discussion about where the Integrity Commission come out conduct today. And what Mr. Vegas say and all these things. The argument is that the government side in the parliament, they are covering up a report about some illicit enrichment. The government side have been saying, no, there is nothing to table. And the Integrity Commission, though late, came out and said that they are still investigating. I have no reason. The Integrity Commission has given me no reason to doubt them. I respect the Integrity Commission. I believe they're doing a good job and they're doing a risky job, but they're doing it nonetheless, and I give them my respects. Until I have a reason to feel differently. Then for right now, I believe the Integrity Commission when they say that they are still investigating. I will be looking forward to any findings or anybody who implicates in illicit enrichment. We don't give a crap which side them depend, what color them wear. It does not matter to us over here. So, I could have the Prime Minister, I could have Mark Golding. From them involved in illicit enrichment, them supposed to be held accountable. That is it. So we can't stop talking about that now. We can get back to the issues that the people them care about. You know, and I feel so bad because I would like to be talking with you guys about the budget and where one side say and what the other side say and fact check this and that, but me don't have no time, guys, to sit down 5 hours. I mean, honestly, I see some little things in passing. One of them is that the government's supposed to be giving students who want to go to hard, supposed to be rewarding them with sums of money. I think maybe to help them, you know, with maybe transportation and stuff like that to go back and forth to school. Me cannot say anything further because I have not heard nor read what was said. You know, I just heard in passing. There was something else that the government said in their presentation. I don't know. It was too long. So this is why I'm imploring the country of Jamaica. I mean, I would really say just the government because, as me say, every government to come, them supposed to have a press secretary. I'm imploring them to make sure that they have a press secretary to come out and come give the nation the short form of things like a budget debate or a budget speech or a budget presentation. Okay? And I believe that it would be a wonderful idea to appoint Miss Venetia Phillips, who has very good oratory skills. She has a good delivery. She reads, she understands, she's not arrogant with the people. She respects the press and them things there. I think she would be a very good person to be out there speaking on behalf of not just the government, but the Jamaican people, right? We want to know every day what the government, the taxpayer, they're supposed to know, you know? The taxpayer, them to know every day what the government are doing with their money and what them are do. I not beg people supposed to come beg when you forget information every day. It is supposed to be mandatory. Okay? So guys, we're gonna close off here so now. I hope you got enough information on this matter here and with what the Integrity Commission said. Okay? And you know, even though we have some issues with the way that, you know, some people are behave, what I'm gonna say is, you see, while we are disagreeing, and this goes to the opposition, there is no need to be speaking down to your opponent. There is no need. Mark Golding, Bunting, Dayton, Campbell, and Uno. There is no need to be speaking in that tone, so demeaning and derogatory towards the government and the government people them. Me hear on come call Bobby Montague boy and little boy. So disgusting and disrespectful. I mean, no, Andrew Wallace could never get away with that. I mean, that'd be the first one out here. I said, no man, you're out of order. I want to get away with that after the ombudsman telling you to stop it and apologize. I want to say, I want to not apologize. I want to not stop it. So now, I want to escalate the thing now. I want to out there talking in a threatening manner, aggressive, you know. I will find the right adjective to come and describe it one of these days. But on the tone, it don't right. It not sound safe. So uno be warned, because people don't like that. People are not turned on by nasty behavior. You can disagree with people in a respectful manner. It's called decorum. Because the way how someone in a Jamaica talk to the people them, if one they are England and UK and them place, they only can't talk to nobody over there, so. Don't come to Jamaica can deal with nobody, so. And you see them people up on the opposition side will stand up behind Mark Golding. I see my go on them way, they are not tell them say must stop it. Uno is a wicked set of people on us on sell out. Because Uno could not get away with what he's getting away with. And nobody over here so not frightened for nobody because of their skin color or their roots. They are not like them there. Respect you all the time. Me not hear Andrew Wallace talk to Uno, so even when him disagree with Uno, no must stop it. Uno can't so greedy for power. We not even look at manners and this sense of decency. Uno cannot demonstrate in this time where children are looking on, young people, adolescents are looking on. Uno have to stop it, man. It don't look good. And nobody now gonna left them yard come out, come participate in this voting process here. When all you do are come out, come platform, come say, you're wicked, you're corrupt, you're this, you're that. Come on, man. Get a damn hole on yourself. The whole on look like a bunch of boto. You must stop it. The world is watching, and I like when time we not have no YouTube and everything we want to do the world look on. You think we vloggers alone look on. The rest of leaders them in the world look on our behavior. Remember me tell you that. So you need to stop. Stop from telling people them like the people them no idiot. This is serious. Una go way too far now. And this people walking out, stop it. The Jamaican people them a play now. To be at work. If average people walk off on the job on the fire people them, stop from walk out on the people them. Stop from provoke one another for walk out from the people them and do the job. And by God, if you cannot get along, get the hell out of the parliament and go farm on own a parliament and do no own a thing them the way there. For this in the name of peace. Because followers are gonna come and do the same thing, by a look at political violence again. Yes, Sidani, I totally agree with that. That is something that I have been saying now for years. Why is it that in Jamaica we don't use the town hall settings more often? The only time they do it is when they want to get the people on board to do something that they are promoting. The town hall is supposed to have a dialogue with the people about, issues of national concern, but it should not just be on your term as a government or even as an opposition. It should be a consistent thing. And not just a government, but representatives as an individual. They need to be having regular town hall meetings. Remember the people them always say, from you elect them, you not see them back. This is why the people say these things, From you vote them in, you not see them back. So you see the detachment from the people, they're all feeling it now. Because them not sure say if election call tomorrow, then can get one good 80% of the people them for come out come vote. And that happen to them, man. The people them a teach them a lesson. When you not get in an office, you not get so it's like so you not dip on the people them level again. One MP did tell the people them say after him don't respond to the people them needs and then call. And the people then come protest. Him go tell people them say him not deal with protesters. Him not respond to protesters. Yeah, because you done that they already. So no big on the people them now. Lie or not tell. So the people them not even giving no knowings to come out come vote. Unidana manners. So, guys, in closing, I thank you for joining. I think I may come tomorrow. I don't normally come on weekends, but I have some time tomorrow evening. As I said, a correspondent, Liz, she's not going to be back until Monday. You won't hear me on Sunday, but I think I may come tomorrow. So thank you for joining. Please make sure you give the like a thumbs up before you leave if you haven't already done so. Silent listeners, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Turn on your notification, guys, so you know when we're coming on. And I thank all the callers for participating in the discussion. I will check the emails this weekend. I have not done so in quite some time. I'm sorry about that. But I will respond to those I have not responded to yet. Have yourselves a good night, guys, and thank you for being here.